What's going on, everybody? My name is Lee, and once again we're back in the kitchen with my little sous chef Dominic. I think we're gonna make some chicken marsala today. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Do you think we need any help?
Yep.
Think you can get her for us?
Yep.
Guess Chef Mommy's back. Are you ready? This is Cooking with Style. So we ready?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna do the chicken. You guys are gonna do the mushrooms. Let's get cracking. Ready?
Yep.
Ready
Go.
to slice? You want to do the white ones or the brown ones? White buttons? Okay.
Now, since I'm messing with chicken, I don't really feel like constantly washing my hands. I'm gonna go ahead and use some rubber gloves. That way we don't have any cross-contamination. And I'm also utilizing a poultry board, which is a yellow board. All I'm basically gonna do is utilize these boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm gonna remove the excess fat and skin from them. All right, bud, you wanna do something fun?
Yeah.
Check this out. Now that our chicken's all clean,
I want to do
Hold on. I
one.
think Daddy's going to have you help with
ready?
the chicken.
You're gonna smack the chicken.
You want to hit the chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you wanna do, cover up your chicken with some plastic wrap, and then we're gonna pound it. Let's step over. Come on over. Perfect.
So
Wait,
it's coming
oh,
out.
we gotta smack this one. Smack that one again. Good, perfect.
A little.
Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna dry off our chicken. Do you know why?
Why?
Because when we put it in a hot pan with oil, we don't want it to poach, we want it to sear. If you have moisture on it, it'll actually poach it. We don't want that, do we? Then we wouldn't get that crispy brown on the outside.
What's
Can you
up?
pass me the salt and pepper?
Can I put the soda?
Yep, sprinkle.
Yep, just a little bit.
It's raining salt.
Yep. Perfect.
Good job.
Now we're gonna flip. Now the trick is, bud, hang on. I only put pepper on the one side so you don't sneeze. Good job. That's good. Perfect. Now the chicken is ready to chill out. Let's go ahead and sear this chicken. I'm going to use extra virgin olive oil because we do actually want the flavor, and then a blended oil as well, so you get a good smoke point. Looks like we're ready to sear. Now once you get it in there, just move it so that way it's evenly dispersed, but you don't want to move it around a lot because you want to create a crust. Now that we've gone for about 5 minutes on the one side, let's go ahead and turn them over and go for about another 2.5 minutes. Looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and remove the chicken from the pan, put them onto a sheet tray and let them sit off to the side and reserve. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and a little bit more of blended oil. Now that blended oil, what that's going to do is it's going to increase the smoke point on that butter, so it won't allow it to burn, because the milk fats will actually burn if you don't add an oil to it. Go ahead and throw in your onions and let's get them caramelizing. Alright, so now that we've got our onions and they're nice and caramelized, Dominic, let's add some mushrooms. Thanks, dude. Turn the heat back on. Let's get them cooking. Now while your mushrooms are starting to cook, let's go ahead and add in some salt and cracked black pepper. What that salt's going to do is it's going to draw out the moisture in the mushrooms, and it's going to allow them to start to caramelize a little bit nicer along with those onions. We're also going to now add our minced garlic. You didn't want to add it in the beginning because if you actually did add it along with your onions, it would brown too much and it could actually get bitter. So that way you're going to actually get a nice sweet garlic flavor throughout the course of these mushrooms. Now you're also going to want to go ahead and add in a small bunch of fresh thyme. You can do stems and all. There's no need to pick it because we can remove them later on. Now the whole point to Marsala is, well, Marsala wine. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the heat off once our mushrooms and onions are ready to go. And we're going to add in about a half a cup of Marsala. The reason why you want to turn off the fire is that way you don't create a flame. We're not trying to flambe here. We just want the alcohol to cook off. So once we get going, go ahead and turn it back on and let it come up to a simmer. Just try to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere near that flame. After we've reached that point where it's simmering, let's go ahead and add in about 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock. Get that back up to a rolling boil. Once we've hit rolling boil, we're going to go ahead and add in a 1/4 cup of heavy cream and mix that vigorously so that way it's all fully incorporated. Now that our sauce is all fully mixed, let's go ahead and add back in our chicken. Bring it up to a boil and let's get ready to put it into a 400-degree oven uncovered. Alright, so we're ready to go in the oven. Dominic, you think you can get the oven? Go for it.
Thank you.
400 degrees, about 10 minutes. Close her up. Good work. Alright, so now that our chicken's in the oven, let's go ahead and start our pasta. Alright, bud, we're going to prep up our herbs for our garnish. So what this is curly parsley.
It's super cold.
They're cold. Well, we're going to have some warm chicken pretty soon. So we're going to take a little bit off. Now we don't want to really chop the daylights out of this thing. We only want to chop it a little bit. You know why? Because you'll push all the flavor out of it. So you bunch it up. Okay, so we did it once. Now all I'm going to do is turn it one time and that's it. We're only going to do it 2 times.
Are we gonna do the rest?
Yep, bowl. We're going to do the chives. Can you hand me the chives?
All of them?
Yep, all of them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut them on an angle.
What's an angle?
You're going to cut it, instead of cutting it straight like this, angle is from the side. So it creates a different dimension. And you love chives because they have a little crunchiness too, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, bud. Let's make our pasta. Take all of our cooked and drained pasta. Now remember, we saved some of that pasta water, right?
Yeah.
So that way it helps thicken the sauce. I want you to put 4 of those in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix it all up. All that is just good
There you go.
unsalted butter. We're gonna take our pasta water, put it back in. That'll help make the cheese when we add that nice and creamy.
Can I hold this?
Yep.
Can I hold
Can you add some herbs first?
what are herbs?
The
This
ones
one,
you chopped
right here,
up.
the chopped ones. Okay, you want to add only 2 little handfuls. 1, 2. Okay, and I'm gonna add some salt.
Can I try one?
Now watch.
Can I try some more?
Here we're gonna do our cheese. You ready to do our cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to hold the microplane. Ready? There we go. Now what do we have to do to make sure that our seasoning's correct? We gotta taste it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you try it and tell me how it is? Good deal.
Did it awesome.
Alright, so now that our chicken's done, we're going to remove the chicken, let that rest. Then we're going to put this entire pot back on the stove, and we're going to reduce the sauce and make it super creamy. There it goes. Let's go ahead and plate up your food.
You ready? Grab your hands. Let go. Whoa. Give it a little twist, bring it all back together. Twist. Twist.
That's some yummy butter. I'm
Ready?
hungry for the sauce.
Yep, Daddy's finishing the sauce now. It's almost ready.
You got your chicken on?
Yep, chicken's on. Leave it here. Okay, slide down a little. Here comes some sauce.
Yum!
You want to put more cheese on?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, hold this. Hold it over. Hold really, really strong. Don't let me push it down. There you go.
How's that look?
Looks yummy.
You gotta eat it all. There you have it. Simple chicken marsala. Hit with a little bit more greenery. Was that hard?
Nope.
Nope. Looks delicious. We did it. Don't eat the same thing every day. Keep cooking with style, people.
I think you're gonna love this.
Mommy's gonna love it.